Hello, everybody. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, whichever may be the case. I'm Erica of Ricky Mickey Plans, and I'm here this week to close down 2025. It's January 1st, so I'm here to do a flip through of my 2025 planner and close it down and move on to 2026. So if you want to see this, stick around. Here we go. So I don't remember the name of this planner, but it was the first planner I had purchased in many years. I've been making my own for several years, so it's kind of fun to get back to this. Oh, I did want to do this. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I think as I do this video, I'm going to keep track of how many times I use Happy Planner stickers, how many times I use Kelliva Plan stickers, and how many times I use like my own stickers. Or I guess there's also the hybrid of just stickers that I like that are just, little sticker packs that you get elsewhere. So I'm going to try to keep track of that because I'm curious. I'm curious which one I hit the most, which one I go to the most. So we'll see. But the planner itself is Happy Planner. So there you go. It is 2 inches thick. It is a chunky boy. Look at that. Like, I don't know if it's focusing well, but man, it's a chunky planner. All right. So here we go. Let's see what we've got. This was my New Year's spread. Nice and shiny, lots of gold and stuff. I do like to do my own separate to-do lists. So I'll be taking those out as I go just to kind of make flipping the pages a little more easy. But yep, this was my own stickers. So just washi tape and my own stickers. So 1 point for that. Moving on to January, obviously snowy colors. In fact, snow all week. We had some e-learning days because of the snow. So this was supposed to be our first week back to school after break, and we didn't go back that much. Snowed in. Oh, look, the whole week is snowed in. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. So I got very little done because snowed in. So there you go. But these were Happy Planner stickers. So there you go. This one I went with puzzles because while we were snowed in, I did a bunch of puzzles. I love doing puzzles anytime, but I decided to make my own pages even this week, and I made each box kind of have these little in and out croppings to look like puzzle pieces themselves. I sort of loved this. I might do it again just for the fun of it. I might make the little notches smaller, but I do love the look. And then these stickers I made myself. Some of them are paper, some of them are on clear. Um, Actually, no, they're all paper. It looks like they're clear because you can see the line, but I really traced that. If you look closely, you can see. I went a little extra. And then my to-do list had some puzzle pieces as well. So yeah, that's a point for my own stickers and my own planner pages. These were my own stickers. This is my husband's birthday. He is a Dungeons and Dragons fan, and so I went with dragons and the different colored dragons and the pile of gold because dragons like gold. And I even stuck in the Ring of Winter here because if you know, you know. That was a big thing with him. He likes the Ring of Winter. It's a D&D thing. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I liked this one. I liked the colors and I liked the big dragons, and it was a fun, impactful one. This one, I went with birds, but I went with winter birds. Oh, and my husband got a hold of my planner and stuck a post-it on my to-do list that said, "Kiss your hubby." So these are winter birds, and these are stickers that I did myself. When I do stickers myself, they're really just like free images I find online that I turn into stickers. So I probably just did like illustrations of winter birds and found this. And then I did this cool washi effect to look like, like bird seed or something on the snow. It's a whole bunch of different washis actually, that I layered together, and I kind of liked it. It made me happy. And that is January. Let's move on to February. I will not have a page like this year. The Chiefs did not do well this year. They are not going to the Super Bowl for the first time in 11 years, I think. I could be wrong, but something like that. So they did not win the game. but it was still an exciting one. And so I did this kind of in honor of my husband. I love this psychedelic kind of flaky washi. There's a word for it. It'll come to me in a minute. I'm in perimenopause. My brain freezes a lot. But yeah, I like that washi. So yeah, this was fun to do just with these bold footballs down the spine. So another point for self-made stickers. Valentine's Day, I went with chocolates. Chocolate, a box of chocolates and chocolates everywhere. And some pinks and some blues pinks and browns for the pink for Valentine and brown for chocolate. And this is another point for my own stickers. I liked this one. I had fun with this one. Um, didn't love it when I was doing it, but now that I'm looking back, I really do like it. These are Happy Planner stickers. This is an older book. I don't remember the name of it, but actually, I think it's a combination of several books now that I think about it. More snow is there. It's snow day, e-learning day, 2-hour delay. So those are my lists for that. I don't know. I don't love this one. I don't feel like I chose the right stickers to combine. I think I was just, I don't think I did a good job on this one. But you can't win them all, can you? Went back to some gold for this one. Life is Gold. These are Happy Planner stickers. I liked this one. This one was, I just took some gold washi here and then stuck these stickers over it like they're sitting on this kind of, table or something. And then these are from a different book, I believe, than these are. Or maybe it's the same. But anyway, I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. So do I remember why I chose gold that week? No. But do I like it? Yes. I like the simplicity. And that's February. Let's move on to March. I asked my daughter what I should do a theme on, and she said reading. And then I realized it was also Mardi Gras week. So I went with reading and Mardi Gras, pulled some masks in, and then all my books were like greens and purples. So that's how I combined reading and Mardi Gras there. So again, another point for stickers that I did myself. When I say did myself again, I don't design them. I just find free images and then I turn them into stickers. So I'm not trying to be all braggy. I didn't design them. This week in March is my annual multiple sclerosis awareness spread. I do one every year. And so that's what this is. I do like it. Usually I do like orange and pink, and this one I just did different oranges, and I like it. It's nice. It's nice. Starting to get into musical season. We've got musical rehearsals all over the place. Yeah. Oh, and this one was fun because I made my own these stickers. I wanted copper because it kind of goes better, in my opinion, with orange. And so there was this copper sticker from Happy Planner. These boxes, I think, probably came from Mojo Jojo. And then I wanted the awareness ribbon to be like copper too. And so made that out of washi with my cutting machine. That was so exciting. So I'm going to say these are mostly my stickers. So maybe another point there. This is obviously, if you cannot tell, spring break. And this is no one's stickers. This is just a bunch of washi. These are just washi pieces that I meticulously made into letters, and I adored it. It looked like a quilt, and I loved it. Now, all the quotes are Happy Planner, so I'm going to give Happy Planner the points, but the big part of it is really just washi tape. So, there you go. Feeling springy now in this part of March, at the end of March, so I went with some yellow. Ooh, look at that to-do list. That is a long to-do list. Shoo-wee. These are Heather Kell stickers. These are Happy Planner stickers. So I suppose they each get a point. They each get a half a point. I don't know, something like that. So this is a combination of Heather Kell and Happy Planner, and I think they went well together. And March is over, so let's move on to April. April, feeling really springy, so I went with these roses. Love the pink. Love the pink. It's not my favorite color, but I do like it. This is Heather Kell here, a Happy Planner quote, but it's going to be mostly Heather Kell stickers. This is a Happy Planner, but everything else is Happy Planner or Heather Kell, except these two I made by myself. So this is a big combination, I suppose. I think I'll give it to Heather Kell though, because she gets like the big bold part. So that's fair. But my daughter's 21st birthday, that was quite a thing. That's why I made it pink. It's because it was her 21st birthday, and that's her signature color. Then this one was really fun. These are Happy Planner stickers that are not really my style, but I enjoyed using them. I liked them a lot. Um, I don't remember the name of the book, but if I remember it, I'll put it up there, but I don't think I'll remember it. But they are Happy Planner, definitely. So, and I like this. Again, relaxing, calm color palette. And I think I was thinking Palm Sunday, I like the green, the emphasis on the green here, because green palms, it was a loose association, but it worked for me. And then we moved on to Easter week, which is mostly Happy Planner. These are in like a different sticker book, I think, that's not Happy Planner. Paige Evans' book, I believe. But almost everything in here is Happy Planner, except for the little bunnies and birds. But everything else is so. And yeah, I like this one. It's a lot of colors. It's crazy busy, but I think it works. I think they're all in that pastel palette, and it works. And there's Easter for you. And then after all that bright color, I went for something a little more monochromatic this week. Did these line drawing flowers from Happy Planner. Did them along the top as well. Um, yeah, I don't have much else to say to it except that I like it. I like it. Again, calming. I think the calm ones are my favorites. I like the calm. And now we move on to May. My pages are getting a little bent up. You see that? And this week, these are my stickers, was the week of the musical, the High School Musical that my husband and I direct together. And I knew that we wouldn't be doing much of anything else this week except for musical. Like it takes up all of our time. There's really not much for anything else. So no to-do list, not much else on here. We are just busy, busy, busy the entire time, the week of the musical. It went pretty well too, by the way. And our musical obviously was Catch Me If You Can. So I made these stickers to match that theme. And then now that it's over, I went relaxing again because the musical is a lot. And so we need to calm down and relax. These are Happy Planner sticker. These are Happy Planner. Are these Happy Planner or are these Heather Kell? I think these are Happy Planner as well. I really like these stickers. They're just so pretty and sweet and soft. And green is my signature color. And so, yeah, love, love, love this. Love it. And then I was watching TV with my son, and we just like at the end of the movie let it kind of go to the screensaver, and it was like an aquarium. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to make my planner look like an aquarium. So I got my inks out, just regular old inks, and inked it all blue, and then made my own coral and fishy stickers. I love this spread, like love it. Plus School of Fish, last day of school, get it? Like there's again a loose association there. But I love this. I will, you'll see as I continue, I do inking a lot more after this. This is not my first time to ink, but it was my first time this year. Kind of brought me back to it. I love what it does for a page to add color, but not bulk. And yeah, I like it. These are Heather Kell stickers. And not sure why I chose blue this week, but I did. So there you go. And I really like it. And there wasn't a lot to do because it was first week of summer break. Hallelujah. Gotta love that, right? And then this one, I don't remember what inspired me to do this, but I decided I wanted to do vintage cars. I don't know why, but I did. And so it took forever to find images that I liked that I kind of, like fit the image I had in my head of vintage cars and the color scheme to work together. But it's kind of cute. I kind of don't mind it. So we've got a few Happy Planner stickers here, but everything else is either washi or stickers that I gathered together and made. So I don't remember why I liked it. I must have watched something on TV that made me think of it, but I do like the look of it. It was fun. And now we're in June. And this is the week of my son's birthday. And my son is a chemist, and my son and I share a favorite color of green. So you get it, right? I don't even need to say very much, right? The fun thing I did do with this one is do a lot of boxes that are hexagons. Hexagons would kind of come in and out of style with planner life, but I thought they totally fit with the idea of chemistry and, little bonded things. You know what I'm talking about. The chemical bonds. Yeah. So it made sense in my mind. This is a happy planner sticker. This is too. A few of these are, but mostly this is stickers that I gathered together and made into stickers. So there you go. Did some more inking this week. Spoiler, I don't love this one. It didn't work out quite right. But I wanted a rainbow. I used some rainbow washi here on my to-do list. I went rainbow with my inks, but I used old inks, like they were literally my grandmother's inks. And they were dying, and so I kept having to add water, and so it made the pages warp. And yeah, I'm gonna try this again with new inks. I have new inks now. So I'm gonna try it again with them and see if I can get this to look better sometime this coming year. Because I think it's a good idea. It just didn't work with my old inks. This is the week of Juneteenth. Oh, wait. So I think this one goes to Happy Planner. Because even though the big thing is ink, all the stickers are Happy Planner. So, sorry. I'm back. This was Juneteenth week. These are stickers I gathered together and made. So I thought it was cute. I like the hands all together and I like the colors. It's the colors they use for Juneteenth. There are a few Happy Planner stickers mixed in, but it is mostly things that I put together. This one just felt summery, like that's just the color of sunshine and pool water, right? So that made sense to me. These are Happy Planner, all of them, and I love this one. I love these colors together. Looks really nice. And June is over, and now we're on to July, the 4th of July. So I don't generally do a 4th of July sticker. There's no like political reason about it or anything. I just don't love red and blue together. I don't like a lot of contrast. Remember I said I like relaxing pages, and high contrast of red and blue is not relaxing. It's bold and in your face. But with Heather Kell's stickers, I combined the reds and the blues. It was still calming, even though it was the contrasting colors. So I ended up liking it. Yeah, so this is my 4th of July spread that is in red, white, and blue, and I do like it. A few, let's see, not this one. I think this is Happy Planner, but everything else is Heather Kell, so she gets a point for this one. Oh yeah, these are Happy Planner as well. But I do. I like it. I found a way to make those bold colors work for me. And then I said, nope, let's go back to pastels. I went with bold pastels, but pastels. And these are all Happy Planner. Mostly I liked this bicycle and I wanted to use it. And so I just used everything out of pretty much the same sticker book, I believe, to make it work. And then some washi that I had. This just looks like summer, right? This looks like summer. And I do love this kind of plum color. I do. And so I had this plum washi and it matched these stickers. These are Happy Planner stickers. I think they're, again, all from the same book. Used them at the top and the bottom, even down the side. I love this big quote. So yeah, this is really pretty in my mind. I don't think the highlighter colors I chose really match, but if I can look past that, I like it. And then I got in the mood to use a bunch of extra Happy Planner stickers that I had. Like, not extra, but just stuff I haven't ever used. After doing this page, I was like, I'm going to do that again. So I found some Happy Planner stickers that I liked, but I hadn't used, and I used them. And I tied them together. These are older stickers, and then these cheetah prints are from a newer book, and I tied them together, and I think it worked really well. So Happy Planner there. More Happy Planner stickers that I liked but didn't use yet. Just decided to use them. And I'm back to a work to-do list because we're back to school. Summer is over. Summer break is over. So this is also a happy looking page to, keep me in a good mood as I come back to work. So yeah, these are stickers I'd liked a long time, and just, it's like I'm gonna save them for another time. Why save them? Just use them. So that's what I was doing. On to August. More stickers that I liked but hadn't used. These are Happy Planner stickers. I also had these girls that I'd had sitting around for a long time. I don't usually use the girls, I must tell you. But the pink background they had, it's not the right pink. This is like a cool pink or warm pink, and this is cool. I don't know. They don't match either way. But it worked. It worked. And then the reason I did this is my theme at the beginning of the school year was all like stars and space and stuff like that, like my classroom decoration theme. So this made sense for that. So I made the quotes, but everything else is Happy Planner. So that's where that one gets the points. But yeah, these are old. These are a year or two old. And then these are just quotes I made up. Not made up, but designed. And then this is where I got some inks out again. I had got a new Heather Kell book that had black and white flowers, but I wanted to have color. And so I inked everything in yellow and then put the black and white flowers over it. And I loved it. I love this look. And then I made some little bumblebee stickers on some clear sticker paper just because why not? It just made sense with the yellow and the black. So I tied in the bumblebees, made a little bumblebee quote here. But yeah, I really love this look. I'm going to be doing this more often if I can find enough stickers that will work with some ink tied in with them. Really like this. Moving on to the week of our anniversary. It was our 30th anniversary this year. Our wedding colors were peach and burgundy. I did not bring in the burgundy, but I brought in the peach with the pearls. I believe I looked it up and it said 30th anniversary was like the gift is pearls. And so that's what took me there. So just printed out some pearl necklaces along with these kind of peach florals from Heather Kell. These, I believe I found online as free images. And then this is Happy Planner. So this one's a mix. This one came from all three. So I don't think anybody gets the points or everybody gets the points. One or the other. So yeah. But yeah, 30 years. This one I had a great time doing. This is the same sticker book you saw a few pages back. And what I did was I took these guys that had like words on them underneath. I think they were full circles maybe. And these guys were for full circles. Both of these were. And I cut everything in half and just, did a border, did it down the spine here, stuck some in here as well. I just was using stickers that were meant for one way and changing it and using them another way. And I really had fun doing it. And that made looking at it more enjoyable because every time I looked at it, I like how I did that, which feels braggy, but at the same time, it's true. I liked it. So these are all Happy Planner stickers. And yeah, it was a good time. It was just fun to put together. And that's, Happy Planner. It should be fun. It should make me happy, right? This is an old sticker book from Happy Planner. That again, I liked them enough but I never used them. So I put them in, started with the You Can. These, I was kind of thinking back to this, where I use stickers in a way they weren't meant to be. And these are all bullet point stickers, that you're supposed to put in here, kind of like I do with my clean color dot markers. But instead I used them to make a border. And then I made some like washi stripes in here with them. And I had fun and I enjoyed looking at it because I enjoyed how I did it. I was just a little proud of how I thought outside of the box. So is it the best spread? I don't know. But did I enjoy it? Yeah, quite a bit. And then I went back to the inking some more. So here's some more copper stuff. This was washi. I did not make these bows. These are washi's. But yeah, these are some copper line florals from Happy Planner, and I just did inkings with pinks and peaches behind them. And then this is just a strip of some copper washi bows that I again did the inking behind. And like I said, I really love what inking does to my planner page. And you can write on top of it if you don't put stickers on top. So it's a great way to decorate your planner, and it's quick and easy. So yeah, sorry if I sound braggy, but I think this is beautiful. I love it. I wanted to do some more birds. If you remember a few pages back, I did some winter birds. So this time I did a rainbow of any birds. Didn't have to be winter birds. And so you can move to a, a, an altered rainbow. So red to orange, which is kind of a brownie orange, to yellow to green to blue to purple to pink. It's not a perfect rainbow, but it's pretty stinking close. And this was hard to create. It was hard to find stickers that were in similar enough styles that it worked on a spread. But I did find mostly what worked. The purple never really did work with the rest, but I think the rest all worked together. And then I just pulled in a few more things that were images that match the rainbow color down here with these popsicles and things like that. And yeah, again, I really like this. So these are mostly stickers that I made. I'm trying to think. I guess these little leaves are Happy Planner, and then like the little bitty decorations are Happy Planner, but the rest are ones I, put together and made. So, and I liked the quote because I made it rainbowy. Yeah, I liked this one. And this is just such a pretty color. And this was my birthday spread. I love this color. And I made it with these boots. That's right. It was my birthday spread, but it was also the week that my daughter was performing in a musical with a local drama or local community theater. Sorry. It was called Honky Tonk Angels. And so I put, I found this image with the boots and with the boots, and then it matched the colors by Heather Kell so well. So I combined her flowers, some Happy Planner quotes with the stickers I made, and did a Honky Tonk Angel plus my birthday week. And I think it all tied in really well because that's a lot of stuff to tie in, and I think it worked. I don't know who gets the points for this one, but I do like how it came together and was fun to look at. I keep my planner open on my desk all the time at work. Some of the time at home, but all the time at work. So it really does matter if I enjoy looking at it or not. And then we move on to October. I finally get to use some fall colors. I love fall colors. They make me so happy. So these florals are Heather Kell. The boxes are Heather Kell. This is a Happy Planner quote, a Happy Planner bicycle. So, and some Happy Planner flags and things like that. So it's kind of a combination, Happy Planner and Heather Kell. And yeah, I like this one too. I do like peach and I do like green. So it makes sense that I like them both. And again, I kind of modeled everything off this bicycle. I found this and it's got the green and it's got the peachy orange leaves. That's where I started. And then, this even had these florals, even had kind of a similar bluish green in it. So it totally made sense, even though they didn't come together, but they go together. So I like this one. It's either a point for both Heather Kell and Happy Planner or a point for neither. I don't know. Depends on how you're counting. Fall break, again, if you couldn't tell. And I was feeling musical. I was feeling jazzy. And so I combined some leaves with some instruments. Some of my stickers came out really nice. Some of them did not turn out as nice, but I tried. So I tried to do my fall break jazzy page. It's not my favorite. I think I'm going to have to try it again sometime and work on it and make it a little bit better, but I think it was good enough. It was good enough. And plus, like I said, my planner doesn't sit out on my desk at home very much. So I wasn't really looking at it a ton because it was fall break. I did use my to-do list a bit. Obviously not much. I didn't cross everything off. So even if I didn't love this one, it's okay that it wasn't perfect 'cause I didn't use it a ton. Back to school after fall break. I don't remember why I went with pastels. Oh, because I was feeling these. I was using old stickers again. I'm sorry, it's coming to me. And these are like a floral that feels fall, because it's that brownish yellow. And then these stickers came with it, the pinks. And then these came with it with the greens. And so it didn't end up looking very fall. Like everything else cancels out these kind of fallish yellows. So it didn't look as fall as I wanted it to. In my head, when I saw these, I thought, oh, I'm going with this brownish yellow. It's going to look all fall. It doesn't. Do I still think it's okay? Yeah, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. Um, one more week. I'm going into October. Um, I pulled out these stickers from Heather Kell because they're kind of peachy orange, right? Thinking fall, thinking Halloween, thinking pumpkins. These are Happy Planner, so they've got the peachy orange color. And then there's a little bit of the green in here again with the leaves. So it still doesn't scream fall enough to me. Do I like it? Yeah, totally fine. I wanted a little more fall though. And then for Halloween, as you can see, I pulled out the inks again. I also pulled out just some stickers that I just got from like, I don't know, Michael's or something. They're just these holographic skeleton stickers. And then there are these ghosts that glow in the dark. Yes, this page, this spread glows in the dark. If I turn off the lights, the ghosts glow. It's kind of awesome. If I can find a picture from it that like, because I took a picture, like a still of them glowing, I'll put it up there. Or maybe I'll take another one. I don't know. But I love this. So I inked with blacks and purples, did my skeleton dance down here, did my glowy ghosts up here, added some bats. Loved it. This goes to neither Heather nor Happy Planner. These are just stickers again that you can just get. Oh, it was Target. It was just Target. Like these are just like sitting there next to the cards. I remember now, like on an end cap. So I think you're just supposed to stick them in like a card or, craft for kids. But there are a few Happy Planner stickers here, but that's not the majority. So this goes to a fourth column of other stickers. But it was really fun. And again, see what the ink does? It's cool. These are all Happy Planner stickers. I love these here. Totally love. And so I found everything else in the book that matched those and just kind of did them all up. And yeah, really, really love these stickers. They made me quite happy. And then this is Veterans Day, which again, I told you I'm not a red and blue girl. And so I went with more of a light blue and a pink for my Veterans Day. And I added in some tan as well. And my father would totally approve of this because his favorite color is blue and he loves browns with blue. So he's a veteran and he would approve. So I don't feel bad about it. But yeah, this one worked for me. Nice and calm, which is a big deal because Veterans Day for my husband and I, as we're both public school music teachers, it's a very, 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 very busy time. Plus, our daughter had surgery the day before. So this was a wacko beginning of the week. So I'm glad to have a kind of calming look to my planner when I came back from all that wackoness. And then I truly went fall for the next one and did just browns. These are Heather Kell. This is a Happy Planner sticker, Happy Planner quotes, Happy Planner sticker here. That's probably from that same Paige Evans book with the bunnies and stuff earlier. So yeah, this one, I'd say this one is combination Happy Planner, Heather Kell, even though there's the one rogue sticker here, but if we're counting points, that's where it goes. That's where they go. Kept with brown, but added some gold. Because Happy Planner had these stickers here that are like gold leaves. And then I thought, well, it just needed something more. So I made some brown leaves out of vinyl, like the kind of vinyl that, you can like use your cutting machine and like stick stickers on the car and stuff. but it made good silhouette style stickers. So I had fun with this one. I used the brown wood grain washi down here so that the leaves had something to fall on. You'll see I use this the next several weeks as well. It felt comfortable, and so it's what I went with. So this one's a combination happy planner and my own, if you're keeping track. Got the inks out again for the first week of December. Went nice and gentle. So light greens and dark greens and some pinks in here too. Did some inking with some light greens and dark greens. Did some little more, vignettes of some trees growing up in here. I really like this one. This one made me very, very happy. These stickers came from that Paige Evans book I told you about. This is also from that. So yeah, this one is in the others column for the Paige Evans stickers. There are a few Happy Planner stickers in here. These. And there are a few Heather Kell stickers. Oh, no, these are Mojo Jojo stickers, the shimmery, shiny ones. But mostly Paige Evans. And yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. And then I went very traditional Christmas here. Very traditional Christmas. And went with, this is definitely in the other column, Temu stickers. I know, right? What in the world? But these are Temu. These nutcrackers came on a roll. These garlandy, hangy thingies came as individual stickers. I also used those down here sitting on that wood washi that I talked about. So is it my favorite? I don't know. I like this. Not sure about this, and then I used Mojo Jojo foil boxes. This is a Happy Planner quote. Got some Happy Planner quotes in here. So it's kind of a combination of both, or of bunches, but I'd say overall, this one is Temu, so it's other. And then I stuck with traditional and did poinsettias or poinsettias, whichever one you're feeling. But I also tied it in with these gingerbread houses, which are, again, I got those at the same time as those glow-in-the-dark ghosts and those dancing skeletons. So these were just, again, on an end cap at Target in the greeting card aisle. So made my own poinsettia stickers and then combined them with these. And yeah, I think it turned out kind of cute. I kind of like it. So this one, I get a point for my stickers and we get a point for others. But again, Mojo Jojo's foil boxes are in here. This is Happy Planner. So there is some other stuff in here as well. And now we're obviously on to pretty close to the current times because my bookmark is here. This one I stayed traditional. And I did this plaid. What do you call this? Buffalo plaid. But I also added the reindeer in and a tree, and I really liked it. And I did not use this much at all. In fact, most of this is what I did back planning because life changed a lot this week. I got super sick here, like the teacher day and the first 2 days of break. I ended up going to the ER on the night of Christmas. It delayed our trip to visit family. Plus my nephew, who we were going to visit, he was sick, so that delayed the trip. It took forever. We did finally get to leave. We were supposed to leave here. We finally got to leave here. It took forever. And then the last week of the year is not over yet. I'm doing this video on the 1st, and this is not over yet. So I back planned all of this. I did do the disco balls and the stickers beforehand, like right before we left on this trip. In fact, I edited the video at my brother's house once we got there. But once we got back into town, which was at 2 a.m. this morning, again, I'm filming on the 1st, so at 2 a.m. on the 1st, what was I saying? We got back here. I woke up this morning, back planned everything, and now I'm making the video, and we'll live out the rest of the day. I'm going to watch the Rose Bowl game in a little bit because my graduate school alma mater is in it for the first time in like 80 years or something. Go IU. Sorry, Heather Kell. I know you're a Bama fan, but go IU. And then, yeah, we've got a few things planned, and then everything else will kind of look like this once it happens, because those are all the plans we have. And that brings me to the end of the year. So, and then I've just got some notes things back here, extra notebook paper stuff I keep in my planner all the time, a pocket, that kind of thing. And that, my friends, is my planner. So I am now finished with 2025. Isn't that wild? And so now, as I wrestle with my thick planner, this guy will get to go away, and I will get out my next planner. I'll go ahead and give you a sneak peek. Again, I don't know what it's called. Oh, it's called Dark Garden. This is going to be my 2026 planner. It's kind of dusty because it's been sitting on the shelf since I purchased it back in November. And my next plan is to get this guy set up for next year. Look at the difference between a new planner and a used planner. And this is after I took all of these to-do lists. Remember all my to-do lists? I took them all out, and this is still twice as thick as the new planner. Isn't that crazy? So, yep, that's my next step, is to set this guy up. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you feel like you want to see more of my videos, you can do that without subscribing, but it'd be awesome if you subscribed, because it'll kind of bring my videos into your spread and let you know when I come out with new ones. So, and it would support my channel, which I would love that. So I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a fabulous new year, and let me know what planner you are doing this coming year, and let me know if you'd like to see more of my stickers, of Happy Planner stickers, of Heather Kell stickers, or of other stickers in the future, because maybe that will help shape what I choose to do in this year. But I'll put my final tally up somewhere so that you can see the final tally of what won for this year, and then you can let me know what you want to see more of for this year. Happy New Year. Talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Happy planning. Bye-bye.